we go. $13, $7.
Alright, I'm back.
There's Archer.
Hey, Archer.
Archer, take a seat.
Just take a seat.
Take a seat, Archer.
All the colors are weird. They're all like purples and reds and pinks.
What?
Secret.
Alright, well, I'm sure we all know what Archer's going to be, so let's just put that over here.
He's going to be...
What?
I want to be the same guy I was last time. Wait,
You wanted to be an Archer,
I'm gonna
didn't
be
you,
the guy
Archer?
that does terror.
Where did this
Oh yes.
thingy go? Oh, those are the descriptions, so you have to grab them.
Hmm?
I see.
Oh, they only have story time on them. They don't really matter.
It's story time with Uncle Dushar if Uncle Dushar lived in the Fantasyland. Sometimes I wonder about that part, though. So I figured Archer wanted to be the Archer. I mean, unless Archer, you would rather be the Shield Bearer, the Frost Mage, the Arcane Mage, the Dawnbreaker Cleric, the Seeker, or the Ravencrag Fury. Which is basically a rogue and a barbarian. Hmm? Oh wow, you're breaking up bad.
Yeah, super bad. He's breaking up with...
Mm-hmm.
Go Skype. Well,
Buddy?
it still sucks ass, Archer. Maybe try reconnecting to Skype. Yeah, that's the guy.
That's probably a good idea. Because he's really bad in either case. You're a shield bearer, huh?
Yep. Did you,
I'll set Archer up, but just he may.
you
There's
have to grab 2 reward cards, right?
I did. I already grabbed them.
All right, that's what it was. That's what I was gonna ask.
There's a chance that Archer may want to do something else, but I'll set him up as if he's going to be an Archer because it's Archer.
I'll just grab the Barbarian again. Because...
Really? You know how overpowered that card is.
Yeah, well, that's not supposed to be.
What?
What else would I be? Frost Mage? I'm kind of scared of the mages currently.
You could be the rogue. You could be the cleric.
But those are just as overpowered.
I don't know. Crow can't one man. He can't solo a dungeon. Barbarian probably can. I don't know. You can be the barbarian. I don't care. I don't know if I'm going to be the cleric though. I might just shuffle. I might randomize.
Thanks for the promo, Socrates.
Having 2 tanks will probably make things fairly easy as well.
What kind of cards does Crow have anyway?
Thief, cleric, or 1 or 2 mages, huh? Well, without a cleric, I don't know if I want to be a mage.
I mean, I guess I could try out the Rook. Yeah, I guess I'll try out Crow for once. What's the worst that could happen?
There's a lot that could happen.
Yeah.
You're going to try out Crow?
Yeah.
If you're gonna be Crow, you could better have some clever remarks about bad movies. No? No Mystery Science Theater 3K fans here?
Mike broke the Hubble. Mike broke the Hubble. Alright, well then, I wasn't expecting him to actually change his character. Now I'm definitely not sure. Again, I'm pretty sure I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to be a mage without a cleric in play, but I know that the arcane mage can get cards back without a cleric. I don't know about the frost mage though.
Let's see how badly I'm gonna get punched.
You go and get punched. In the dick.
Ouch.
So where did that floating card go that used to hang over here?
Oh, I got rid of it.
Why just the one?
Because I didn't take care of the other ones yet.
I didn't like looking at his dirty face. Dirty face. Dirty archer. Alright, well you're this guy, so I can go. Boop. And are you sure you're going to be Crow? Are you sure?
No, but yeah, I'm going to be Crow.
Okay, fine. Crow's gone. You're locked in.
Okay.
Locked in.
You know what? I'm going to be Barbarian.
Chevron 7 locked. It's too late.
Oh dear. On 7 left. Are you making Stargate references?
Would I do such a thing?
I don't know. I would.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. I'm saddened by... I guess it's a good thing we can't do HeroQuest, because Archer's like totally... fucked. Archer, man. Poor Archer. His connection was terrible. More so than usual.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming back online. So there's that.
God, this picture is creepy. Have you guys seen this picture?
Which one?
Alright, I'll share it. Yeah, hold on. Copy link. Copy. Because it's, you know, that... Remember, Donald Trump wants to bang his daughter picture. Look at that thing. It's like... It's creepy.
But,
Hey, Archer, you sounding better.
yeah, we'll see. I haven't opened the game yet.
Well, he doesn't sound better with his connections better.
Well, I can actually hear him and understand him, so that does sound better to me. So, second link for context.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, Donald Trump wants to bang his daughter.
Sausage is done.
Yay.
Hey, Archer, your sausage is done.
Yeah, I'm not hungry anyway, but I'll eat it eventually.
Eat your sausage. Eat my sausage!
Yay, things are loaded. That's a good sign.
Hey, Archer, I got a hot Italian sausage for you right here, if you know what I mean.
That was terrible.
I know. Archer, have I walked you through this game before?
No.
No, so you're learning from the beginning, huh?
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's no barbarian to guide you this time. The only thing I have for you is thus.
Well, Archer, I assumed you wanted to be the Archer, but you can also be the Frost Mage, the Arcane Mage, the Cleric, or the Barbarian, if you want. But
yeah, I'll stick with what I'm used to.
I figured you would.
Yeah.
Okay, Archer. So the way this works is we are going on an adventure. Yay! And in this game, the cards that you have in your deck are your life. So in a given round, you're going to have like cards in your hand, right? Just to kind of show that. And if a creature were to damage you, you would have to take, let's say you had like some cards in your hand, some cards in your discard pile. If a creature were to damage you, you would have to take damage equal to whatever you couldn't defend. So, like, let's take a look at this creature, and I'll kind of break it down for you. In the upper left-hand corner is how much experience he's worth. That's these resolve tokens right here. Okay? These resolve tokens are in a shared pool that all of us get to use.
Okay.
Those tokens can be used to buy cards. These are your advanced cards over here.
Okay.
The cost of each card is in the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah.
So you can see how much it's worth for each, and so you can separate these out however you want to see what the cards are. Because at any time during your turn, you can buy a card. And the card goes immediately into your hand. So it's kind of like a deck builder. It's a deck building adventure game. It's kind of neat. But if you were to take damage, like this guy here, at the top of his stats there, you'll see 2/2/2, right?
Yeah, 2 damage, 2 defense, 2 whatever that other thing is.
Well, there's 2 types of damage. There's physical and there's magical. So like here, if you look at that, what it is the very first slot is what the damage he does and what type of damage he does. So he does 2 physical. If I were to draw, let's get one of the red cards to show off the difference. Because I know some of those do magical. Okay, here we go. Like this character, you would see does 2 magical damage. And then the other 2 are always in the same order. Physical defense, magical defense.
Okay.
So that's how much defense you have to get through in order to damage either one of those. Their health is in the lower left-hand corner.
So you got to hit 5 to one-shot him, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
They have special abilities that they do on their cards. When you see an H, it means a monster inside your hero area. So basically, any hero zone is anything that's in front of our heroes.
Okay.
Anything that says Q means the questing area, which is in this box up here.
Oh, God.
Okay. Now, if one of these monsters were to attack you, they would hit you for 2 damage. One would be physical, one would be magical.
Mm-hmm.
You could... Let's see... Did you have a... No, let's pull some more cards here real quick. Here we go. Like, let's say you had this card. So let's say you had Acrobatic Dodge. You'll notice that it says it can cancel 2 physical or 2 magical. So if you were to get attacked by both of these guys, you could say the mage was attacking you. You could discard this card in order to avoid 2 damage.
Now, would it take one of each, or does it have to be the same type?
You have to, when you get into combat, and we'll go over that when we get more when we actually get into combat, but you basically activate one at a time.
Okay.
That creature attacks, you end that one, then the next creature attacks. So let's say this one attacks you. You could then use this dodge and avoid the damage. All right, well, what if this guy now attacks you? He's doing 2, right? Well, the only thing you really have, well, you have another dodge. Let's assume you didn't have that. But you could use this cloak, for instance. You can see it cancels damage, and you can discard it or put it on top of your deck. So you would probably do this so you could get it back.
Yeah.
Right? But that means he's still going to do 1 point of damage to you. In that case, you would have to bury cards. The cards you can bury are either in your hand, in your discard pile, or blindly from the top of your deck.
And bury is like discarding forever, right?
It's not really forever, but it's a little different from being in your discard pile. So like you would put it up here if it's buried.
Okay.
Now, the way this works is there's going to be times where we can rest. If you look at this center thing here, the Hearthfire End, that's that's the starting location for the adventure. That +4 on the bottom right is how much you get for resting, +4.
Okay.
And on your character sheet, you'll see a restoration of +1. So anytime we rest, the total rest value for your character is the location plus your card.
Okay.
So in this case,
1, V5 there.
So in this case, it would be 5, yes. Now, the way resting works is you are allowed to start moving cards out of your various discard piles.
Ooh.
So a movement, basically that means you have 5 movement is the way to think of it. All right? A movement of 1 is from your burial pile to your discard. A movement of 1 is also from your discard to the bottom of your deck. Like so.
Mm-hmm.
So to restore that card, you needed 2 rest. So now you would have 3 left, so you could pick 3 of these cards that would go back to the bottom of your deck.
Makes sense.
Okay, and you can put those back in any order that you want, so you can basically stack your deck how you want it. So that's how that works. Now there's various symbols, as you'll see. Obviously, I mentioned the sword is physical, the starburst is kind of magical.
Mm-hmm.
You have these things that kind of help you keep track of where the turn is going as well. But what you'll see on some cards are arrows that point left or right. Like on your bow, for instance, you'll see arrows pointing to the right.
Okay.
That affects your focus tracker here.
And that's like your what?
The arrows will affect one of 3 different trackers. That one affects your focus because you see the icon on the right that looks like a player profile.
Yeah.
It matches this one.
Okay.
But there are different trackers. There's also trackers up here. There's a time track, and there's a reinforcement track.
Oh, God.
And this is your focus track. Since you play MMOs, you know aggro. So this is essentially your aggro.
Yeah.
Anytime you see an icon that points to the left or to the right, that is the direction you'll be moving one of these trackers.
Mm-hmm.
And it will tell you how much. So like, for instance, fast action. The hand icon means you're playing it from your hand. So let's say you had the bow in your hand. Fast action says place in your hero zone and increase your focus by 1. So you would put that out into your equipped items. This would go up 1. Now you have 2 regular actions that you can choose from on this bow. One that does 1 damage, one that does 2 damage. The one that does 1 damage can also be augmented by 1. You see you can discard 1 combat card to do +1.
Mm-hmm.
The one that does 2 damage can be augmented by 3. So that second one is the most powerful one.
Mm-hmm.
The difference, though, is that the first one says, place this card on top of your deck. The second one says, discard.
So you got to pay a higher penalty, more damage. Makes sense.
Yep. Now, the thing is, though, your character, if you look at your sheet, you have once per round as a fast action, you can move a ranged card from your discard pile on top of your deck. So if you had to discard this, you could then put it back on top of your deck. However, you have to wonder is sometimes there might be a situation where you might not want to do that because there are most of your ability cards like your Arcane Shot, Hasty Shot. These are also ranged cards, so you could use that ability to get some of your stronger abilities back.
Yeah.
So that's where the balance lies on him. Keep in mind that you also have a passive that says whenever you're dealing damage to an enemy at range of 2 or higher, you automatically get 1 additional damage. So you are very powerful for enemies that are not next to you.
Okay.
The way ranges work, and you'll notice on your bow, you notice how the fast action has a 1, but the regular actions have a 2. That's the distance. The numbers in the circles are distance. A 1 is anything in your hero area. A 2 is anything in the quest area or another player's hero zone.
Oh, so I can help other people? Okay.
Yes. So you can attack up to a range of 2. Now, there are possibilities for monsters being a range of 3 or higher, but that usually is a result of special abilities that they have. So you won't see that naturally. So if you attack something in the quest zone or another hero zone, you're going to do more damage. But sometimes you might want to take out what you have in front of you. But this can also help you use your fast actions to replenish your cards. Now on your turn, if you look at this, you can see on your hero turn, you can only do 1 regular action on your turn.
Okay.
Just like the games we play. You do an action and that's it. But you can do any number of fast actions and any number of reflexes that you want on a given turn.
So what are reflexes? Are those like the defensive cards?
Reflexes, now here's the difference. Fast action and reflexes have only one difference. They can both be done any number of times, but reflexes are cards that can be done at any time. Fast actions have to be on your turn. Reflexes can be done at any time because they're almost like a reaction to something. A lot of them will be a reaction to something. But a reflex means that you could play that card on another player's turn if you want.
Okay. I hear tasty soup.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still incapacitated in a slight way. Anyway, so like I said, this I think you'll get it more as we go, but I wanted to at least give you the gist of it so you can kind of know what you're getting into. And again, you'll probably want to move out these advanced cards so you can see how much they cost and see what different abilities you can get.
Yeah.
Because what you have as the archer is you have multiple arrows with different effects, so you don't have a lot of any one card, but you can get things like lightning arrow, fire arrow, and I think like a fast arrow or something like that. But you can do different elemental damages and things like that. So you have there's a fire arrow, a piercing arrow, a lightning arrow. You also have a grazing shot. 2 grazing shots.
So much reading.
Yeah, you've got a lot. You're pretty. You're a good damage dealer, but also you have a pretty good amount of support that you can do. But something to keep in mind is some cards will need ammo. You'll notice you have a quiver, and it gets these 2 tokens to represent the ammo.
Okay, I was wondering what those were.
As a fast action, you can put any one of these tokens on any other card in your hero zone.
And what's it do?
It depends on what card you have. Like you may have, like if we look at, let's see if we can't find one of your stronger cards that does it. I think all of your 2 cards are the ones that use it. So like look at Flame Arrow, for instance. As a reflex, all physical or magical damage dealt by a single ranged card becomes magical, and you add 1 damage to it. And you also place 1 burning token on the target. You then discard one objective token from this card. Well, when you play this card, it gets 1 by default.
Okay.
So that means you get 1 use out of it. The moment you use it, though, and see the special, when there are no token cards on this card, you have to bury it immediately.
Oh.
So what you would probably do is take an arrow from your quiver, put 2 on it, then use it.
That way you don't have to get rid of it.
Now you're going to have a card that lets you get back some of these.
Okay.
It's called preparation, I believe. You would know prep, right? Being
Definitely would know prep. Yeah.
Oh no, it's okay. Well, there is. Well, there's positioning and there's replenish. So here's replenish. You'll see that this card by itself not that great. It lets you draw a card.
Yeah.
But the special is, if you discard this card while resolving an action of another card, you get to place another objective token on any card in your hero zone. So that means is if you look at your regular action again, see how it says you may discard a combat card to deal +1 damage?
Mm-hmm.
You could discard the replenish to do that and get another token, like so.
Get another token so I could use that again, yeah.
So I know that's kind of a lot to go over, but again, it's like one of those things that once you get it, it's not too bad.
Yeah. I'll try to remember it. I'm a little tired, so I won't promise.
Alright, so I guess I'm going to randomly pick my character, just to see how it goes. I think Dead's falling asleep on me. Oops.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
I heard snoring. I'm going to laugh if I get the Barbarian.
That would be fun.
Barbarian.
Because Gray was going to play the Barbarian. I'm like, no, that card's overpowered.
Talk me out of it and then.
And then takes it.
Yep.
Okay, Frost Mage. I haven't played the Frost Mage but once or twice, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to work with him. So, wish me luck. I might need it.
Yay, luck.
Hey, why is there already a token in the bowl?
Because you get one for free. Who's making all these scratching noises?
It's not me.
Why did the mages start with such high threat? It's not
I
right.
know, right? It's weird. They start with more threat than me.
Okay, basic feat cards.
I think I'm going to spend that first.
Apparently I
resolve.
don't have starting gear.
What?
Or I mean, I have starting gear, but I don't have basic gear to put into my deck. Do we all have 12 cards in our deck? I think that's the way it's balanced. Some characters... Yeah.
I saw you grab a bunch of cards while you were grabbing these things.
Yeah, I put them back. They were from...
Most of your cards are white to me. That's kind of... I'm going to reconnect.
All your cards are white to me.
Alright.
No, not your basic feat cards. Those are not white.
Yeah, if you guys want to reconnect while I'm doing this, I'll just be a moment while I separate my cards.
Alright, hang on.
I think... Anybody got a problem if I spend that first resolve?
One does not just simply reconnect. There we go.
What does Touch of Cold do? After any physical damage was dealt to an enemy, discard one arcane card to deal that enemy 2 magical damage. If the discarded card was also a frost card, deal 3 instead. Oh, damn. So anytime, so just like the Arcane Mage, I can augment damage. If any of you guys deal damage to something, I could get this Touch of Cold card and do 2 or 3 additional damage and magical damage. That's kind of neat.
Scroll of Wisdom. Why is the Path of Exile item here?
Path of Exile. Heck with that game.
It gets a new expansion here in like a month or so.
Right? I know, it's crazy how often that thing gets updated now.
Yeah, it's like 6 months. It gets a big patch.
I have Ice Nova. Yay! What does that even do? Cancel. Oh wow! Discard 1 arcane card to cancel 2 physical damage or 1 magical damage. If you also discard 2 frost cards, no enemy in the same area is allowed to attack until the end of this phase, and it's a reflex of 2 distance.
Wow.
So what is the goal on this? Is the goal for us to win, or are we supposed to work together on this?
Yep. We are a party of adventurers that are traveling across the land to complete some kind of objective.
You see the 4 quests in this
there's 4 quests that we can complete.
Yeah.
And we'll probably just be pulling one randomly.
If we pull the same quest we played last week, can we pull another one?
I don't want to fight the Fire Lady again.
You don't want to fight the Fire Lady again? We did do Consuming Flames last time, didn't we?
Yep.
Or don't put it in the...
Fine. Pansies.
I don't know what they're
It has
talking
nothing
about.
to do with fanciness. It's a
It
more
does.
interesting video. If
Has
played on
everything-
a quest.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah,
everything
just,
to do with pansiness.
Yeah, just scared shitless of a fire lady.
Yeah.
Damn, I have a lot of tier. I'm like the archer right now. I have a ton of tier 2 talents.
I'm just gonna reserve the first resolve.
There's so much reading.
These touch of colds are kind of nice. Why? What do you want as the first resolve?
I think that's the most useful one, though.
Oh, forager?
Yeah.
I can't disagree with that, actually. Because that allows us to get more treasure faster. Alright. So, the way the setup works is each of you have 2 reward cards that come with your kit.
Oh.
I'm going to shuffle them up, and randomly, we're going to take out 1 from each of your decks and get rid of the rest. So you don't know which one of your treasure cards we got.
Like one? Didn't we use both last time?
Nope.
No. And I should have kept one of the bags. Oh, good. There's a bag here. Whoop. Let's see what quest we get.
That's my bag.
Oops. Our quest is Into the Wilds. Okay, so we got the easy one. So there's not going to be a lot of decision making to be had on this one. Into the Wilds is a very linear quest. But it is a very short quest, so we have to move fast. Because we're not going to have a lot of time. So we start with our Hearthfire in here.
So we need to
Now,
remove a bunch of
let's
certain
see.
tiles.
Hmm?
Last time we had to take out all the tiles, but...
Well, yeah, it depends on the quest. So this one is going to be, let's see, regular green enemies, so we'll only be using the green deck. Before the start of the game, move the time counter up 6.
Wow.
Like I said, it's very, very quick quest because you have to move fast. Alright. Shuffle together 1 token with only 6. So the good news is there's only 6 transient cards instead of 8.
Oh, that's neat, I guess.
So there's 10 cards, so it's a 50-50 chance of getting something. So Forager might not be a bad idea to get. Do you have to discard 1 with Forager?
Yep. Well, no, you put it under the deck.
Which could possibly suck if we get 3 of our treasures at once.
Well, there's only 10 cards. That means we have... If we go through 4 levels, we've already cycled the entire deck, sort of deal.
Alright. Okay, so we've done that. Now we need 3 random wildlands locations. Place the Hearthfire in location at the leftmost, and then the party pawn on that location. So, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our locations, and we're only going to have wildlands tokens that we're using.
Oops.
How many do I have left? 2. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go ahead and flip those all over, and then I'm going to start getting rid of anything that's not wildland. So that's border, 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 border. Dead, 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 dead. Border. I'm deleting dead. Don't panic.
We all knew this day would come.
All right. So there's 7. So 7 tiles left, and we need 3 random ones. So we'll just go ahead and flip these back over. Put them in the box. Let's go ahead and move this here. Alright, so go ahead and move that back over 1. There we go. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So it goes in a straight line. So we're not going to have to choose which direction we go. We're just going to keep going straight. We also do not use any of the quest tokens, so there's not going to be any major surprises coming along.
Yeah, easy quest.
So, no final boss?
So the final boss goes here at the end.
Oh, that's right.
He
Final
doesn't have a
boss
separate
has-
location even. Wow.
But he doesn't have a special location. Exactly.
That quest is short as fuck.
All right, so
Good. I need easy.
which means we're only going to get 2 reward draws, really. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't know if I'd call this easy, Archer. It's like I said, it's a time crunch, so we have to play fast, or
Yeah,
we
we
have
don't really
to
get to buy
kill
abilities.
fast, is what it is. All right, so this guy has 3 times number of players plus 6.
18.
Whoops, that was a tablet. Where'd it go? Oh, it went in there. Get rid of that. Delete, delete, delete. I want to counter. There we go. So 18 health, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, Archer, what I didn't explain to you is if the time counter hits the end,
You lose.
we lose.
Makes sense. It says the end, so.
So we have a maximum of 7 rounds.
Okay.
Not very good.
So this will be a bit tough, but I think we can persevere. I definitely think we'll need the Forager, though, for only having 2 rewards. So I don't disagree with allowing him to have that one. Okay, so the way this... Alright.
Alright, let's get this ball rolling.
Alright, so we get our first encounter for walking into this wild land. So our first encounter is Bloodthirsty Pack. Green beasts. Lovely.